Hi guys, we're here with the Malibu Genius 641 LE, and look at this monster. It's on the Mercedes Sprinter chassis, as you can see, and this one has all the kit to get you where you need to go. So just looking at the front of this, you can see how high it is. It's got the off-road lights and everything to make it look like something pretty special. Probably not something that we would stereotypically say looks like a Malibu or a Carthago. But follow me around this side and I'll show you some of the fun things this has. So firstly, look at these massive all-terrain tyres. Obviously these are BF Goodrich tyres, which on their own, each tyre is about £1,250. So you think if you've got a set of 4 of those to replace, it's not going to be cheap. But it's obviously got the off-road suspension just here and the dampeners, which obviously lift it up to quite a high road height. I mean, I'm not particularly tall at the best of times. I'm about 5'8", and I'm only about the height of where the steering wheel is from here. But you can see it's such a beautiful design. Obviously, they've called this the performance line for a reason, because this is going to be their sort of flagship for this type of camper. But you've got the really smart decals that go all the way across this vehicle and carry on to the other side. And then also, if you have a look just around the back here, you've got quite a big garage area here as well. So you're going to be able to store pretty much everything that you need in here. I mean, when we talk price-wise on this, guys, we're looking at it at the show now, and it's €148,000. So you're going to be looking at around about 130 for this. Massive when you think about a camper, because you're thinking that's your sort of Frankia money, you're talking your low model Morello sort of money. But let's have a look at the inside.
So we've seen outside, now we're coming inside. Initial thoughts, lovely, the finish is really nice. This is obviously your 2-berth 4-belt. You've got your fixed singles at the back. I'm a big fan of the fixed singles. I would much rather have that than the transverse, because you're having to climb over each other. Coming down off the bed, I mean, you've got so much storage in here. You've got your massive garage space underneath, where you can put there's bike racks there as well, which you can put your bike on. Loads of storage. I mean, I'm a big fan of storage because I pack heavy when I go away, so big thing for me. Massive fridge as well, with your freezer space at the top. Again, you've just got loads of different little bits and bobs. Yeah, really nicely finished. In a van conversion, I'm a big fan of the light wood over the dark, just because I think it makes the illusion that it's bigger. So bathroom, if we swap. Hello. It's quite cramped in here, but you've got your sink drop down. Also, bet you're thinking, oh, where's the toilet? So the toilet is in here, which pulls out. I love the little space saving things, because that space that is not used because it's under your seat, so they've used the space really well there, which again creates your bigger shower area. Also, this comes across and latches, and then you've got a curtain, like a fake wall here, which goes across and round, which is why you've got this little bit here, because it just makes your shower bigger. So, you know, they have thought about space in here. So coming through to the front, you've got a really nice finish on your seats with the leather. That is an upgrade. That'll all contribute to the price, which I know Luke spoke about earlier. So this is fully loaded, so this is really high spec. It's got everything you would need to go away. But I think they've just really thought about just little things that they've thought about, which I think, you know, that's where you're going to set aside from some of the van conversions sort of previously. So you've got your extra table space, again your leather, you've got your 24-inch TV, again an extra, but it's just all things that are going to make it more comfortable when you're away. You've also got your sound system, so your speakers in the front and the back, so that's another extra. I mean, everything on this is an extra. But if you want to come through, look at again with the sink, just covered it over, so you've got your workspace if you're not using the sink. Coming through to look at the cab, I mean, that's what you're paying for, people, the Mercedes cab.
I like that.
I like in here how they've used loads of different materials, they've used loads of different textures and colours. You know me, guys, I'm not one for the whole how big the engine is. I'm all on what it looks like. It's just who I am. So yeah, I think this is nice, really well finished, well appointed. Yeah, Malibu have done good. So, Luke, we've seen outside, we've seen inside. What are your opinions? What are your thoughts on value for money?
I think it's a pretty special motorhome if you think about it. I mean, you can't think of any very high quality brands which are doing something as kind of specialist as this, because this isn't going to be for everyone. It's not going to be something that people go, do you know what, I'm going to take a quick trip down to Devon or something like this. This is your Scottish Highlands or your European Alps and stuff like that. So I think value for money wise, way too expensive for me.
Yeah, I agree.
I think there are other non-prestige brands that will probably put a price tag of about 70 to 80.
I suppose the closest comparison you've got is the Heimer.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, Malibu versus the Heimer 4x4 style?
I haven't seen anything special on the inside that would make me pay the additional for this than I would for the Heimer. We did a video on the Heimer recently, and that was special.
I feel like if you were inside of here, it looks like any other van conversion that you can
any other Mercedes Sprinter.
Yes, any other Mercedes Sprinter. So for me, I think the outside obviously is going to set it apart from others.
Head and shoulders.
But I think inside it's pretty what you would...
It's pretty tame, isn't it?
Yeah, I would agree. I think they could make it a little bit more inside. As you said, value for money, I think it's absolutely out of this world expensive for what it is, but people are going to love it because it looks different.
Yeah. But Heimer or Carthago, let us know.